They said he was wasting his life. He was broke, ignored, unseen. For 6 years straight, he made videos no one cared about. While the world was scrolling, laughing, moving on, he was sitting in a dark room, uploading into silence. No applause. No audience. No outcome. Just the voice in his soul that kept whispering, "Keep going. Don't stop, you're not done." Before the billion views, before the brands, before the headlines. There was just a kid with a camera and chaos inside him. He wasn't chasing fame. He was running from failure. He didn't want attention. He wanted to prove he mattered. Because when the world doesn't see you, you either shrink or you become so undeniable they can't look away. And MrBeast chose the second one. Let's talk about what nobody shows you. Let's talk about the years of darkness when you're grinding, sacrificing, bleeding, and nothing happens. When you pour your heart into a video and it gets 7 views. When your own friends start asking you, "Bro, you're still doing this YouTube thing?" That wasn't just rejection, it was spiritual suffocation. He questioned himself. He cried. He screamed into pillows, but he still opened his laptop. Still wrote the next idea, still hit record, even when his soul felt crushed. That's not motivation. That's a warrior's discipline. People throw around the word obsessed like it's cute. But let me tell you what obsession actually looks like. Obsession is when you stop caring about weekends. Obsession is when you forget to eat. Obsession is when you choose progress over popularity. Every single day that MrBeast didn't kind of want to be a creator, he needed it, it was survival. While others partied, he watched YouTube analytics. While others slept, he studied thumbnails. While others laughed at creators. He was becoming the blueprint, and he didn't do it for claps. He did it because his dream was louder than the world's doubt. Let's go deeper, because before every success story is a graveyard of silent battles. MrBeast had no roadmap, that he had no mentor, that he had no one texting him, "Keep going, bro." He had silence, he had doubt, he had rejection, and in that darkness, he built discipline like steel. Most people crumble in silence. He chose to rise in it. Because when you keep creating, when no one is clapping, when no one is watching, when your results are invisible, that's when your character gets loud. There was a moment. You don't hear this in interviews, but you feel it in your gut if you've ever suffered. He almost quit. The views were dead. His bank account was dying. His confidence shattered. He was sitting on the floor, looking at his stats, asking himself the question we all face: is this ever going to work? And in that moment, the old version of him died, and the beast was born. Because he stood up. And said, "Even if it doesn't work, I won't stop." That's the moment things change. Not when you win, but when you become unbreakable in the middle of the loss. When the world didn't believe in him, he turned the pain into purpose. He stopped chasing validation and started chasing value. His mindset shifted from "look at me" to "let me serve." From "how can I go viral" to "how can I change lives?" And that's when the numbers came. Because when your purpose becomes bigger than your pain, your work becomes unstoppable. MrBeast didn't blow up. He built up. He studied YouTube like a scientist. He treated failure like data. He treated boredom like a teacher. He didn't just upload videos. He reverse engineered human behavior. That's not luck. That's architecture. while other creators were guessing. He was strategizing, he didn't chase trends, he created them. And when people finally noticed him, he was already 10 years ahead. But let's be real. Success this big comes at a price. Relationships suffered. Sleep disappeared. Mental health collapsed. Loneliness visited often. Because when you're on a mission, the world doesn't understand you. Walk alone. But he walked it anyway. Because what's the alternative? Living a life where you betray your gift? Compromising for comfort? No doubt he chose suffering. He chose war. He chose to be misunderstood, mocked, and underestimated, so that one day the world would remember his name forever. Here's what most people miss. This wasn't just about YouTube. This was a spiritual journey. MrBeast had to kill his ego. He had to bury his fear. He had to resurrect his belief every time he failed. And that doesn't come from motivation. It comes from faith. Faith that the seed you're planting will grow. Faith that your work matters even when nobody's watching. Faith that God gave you a gift and you're not going to waste it. So now let's bring this to you. Because this isn't just about MrBeast. It's about the part of you that's been beaten, broken, and buried, but refuses to die. Let me ask you something. Are you willing to keep building when nobody believes? Are you willing to be the villain bear you become the hero? Are you willing to suffer in silence so your voice can echo across the world later? Because that's the real test. Not what you do when you win, but what you do when no one's watching. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're becoming. All the pain is shaping you. All the silence is strengthening you. All the rejection is refining you. You're not failing. You're forging. And maybe the world is quiet right now because the next chapter is loud. So here's the truth. You don't need applause. You need alignment. You don't need luck. You need obsession. You don't need permission. You need conviction. If MrBeast taught us anything, it's this. You can go from 0 to a billion if you're willing to suffer in silence long enough to become unforgettable. So build. Bleed. Create. Because your moment, your one viral video, your life-changing idea, your billion-view purpose is waiting on the other side of who you're becoming. Don't quit. Your silence today is the soundtrack of your legacy tomorrow.